We are going to start with a new chapter, and that is plant growth and development. Plant growth and development. So, by the name, we can tell that this chapter is about how plants grow. We will talk about different hormones as well, like plant growth regulators, the inhibitors, and all that things, and development. First, let's understand what is growth. Normally, when we talk about the term growth, what exactly is growth? Growth is basically an irreversible. It's irreversible. This is right. So irreversible means we can't reverse it. So once anyone grows at a certain age, they can't come back to the younger age. So it's an irreversible change, and it's permanent. The same thing. Permanent. So it's not temporary, it's permanent. Increase, it's an irreversible permanent increase in size of an organ. So it is the irreversible permanent increase in size of an organ, tissue, or even an individual cell, or even a small cell. So it's basically the increase in size of these three things. So it is an irreversible permanent increase in size of an organ, tissue, or a cell. Here we are talking about plant growth. Plant growth, this is a very important thing. In plants, how plants grow. The plant growth is accompanied by metabolic processes. Metabolic processes means the anabolic and catabolic. Anabolic as well as the catabolic processes. So we know that metabolism is the sum total of all chemical reactions happening. So anabolic is where something is made, catabolic is where something is broken down. So these are the anabolic and catabolic processes, and this growth is the plant growth is accompanied by metabolic processes. Now photosynthesis, so that happens in plants. Photosynthesis is the making of food by the plants using sunlight, so that's why it's called photosynthesis. Plants are making the food, that is glucose for them. So they are making something, so it's photosynthesis is known as anabolic processes. So like that's just an example. So plant growth is basically accompanied by these metabolic processes. They are both anabolic as well as catabolic. Next, this growth, plant growth especially, is indeterminate. Plant growth is indeterminate. Indeterminate. What does this mean? Indeterminate means something that's continuously growing throughout their life. Continuously growing throughout their life. So if we take example as animals or we humans can grow only up to a certain age. But whereas these plants, these trees, they can grow throughout their life. So continuously growing throughout their life. That is a very unique characteristic of plant growth. That's why we say that plant growth is indeterminate. This is a very important thing. So this is about the introduction to plant growth. Also, plant growth is measurable. It is measurable. We can measure it by various parameters. The parameters include increase in fresh weight, increase in fresh weight, dry weight, dry weight. So this is the growth is measurable and by variety of parameters, that's we have already said. So it is increase in fresh weight, dry weight, as well as the number of cells, the overall size of the plant, and many more. So these are the various parameters that we can use to measure the plant growth. So we can also write number of cells, overall size, as well as the length of the plant. Length. So these are the ways we can measure the plant growth. Now let's talk about the phases of growth. Phases of growth. The different phases of growth. First, meristematic phase. Meristematic phase. So we know what are meristematic cells. Meristematic cells are the cells that divide continuously. So we have learned about this in the chapter of anatomy of flowering plants. So meristematic cells are the ones that continuously divide. Meristematic phase is basically for the cell division. So this is the first stage of the plant growth. First the cells have to divide. So that's the basic thing. The second phase is known as the elongation phase. Elongation phase. The elongation phase is responsible for the vacuole enlargement, vacuolation or vacuole enlargement. So we know that first, so if we take a look at the structure of root, so the regions of root, this we have learned in the morphology of flowering plants. So there we know that there is the calyptra, the root cap, there is meristematic zone, and then we have elongation zone, then we have zone of maturation, and from this zone the root hair come out. So we have root hair as well here, which help in absorbing of water and minerals from the soil. So this is what we have learned already. This is the regions of root structures. So first meristematic phase is this one. So it's present over here. So all the cells that divide, that's what comes under meristematic phase. In elongation phase, this is all about the vacuole enlargement. So elongation zone is where the cells become a bit wider and a bit taller as well. They get elongated, and when they elongate, the vacuole inside them also elongates. Also, this is also responsible for new cell wall deposition and new cell wall deposition. This is one more thing, and there is one more phase, one more last phase, that is known as the maturation phase. So basically what is this one? This is here, it's a zone of maturation. The maturation phase helps to differentiate all the cells, all these basic cells, basic meristematic cells, to perform special functions. So cells, what happens here? Cells differentiate to perform special functions. So maturation phase is where the cells differentiate to perform new functions. So differentiate means they become mature. So the cells, what type of cells? The meristematic cells, they mature to form different special cells. So they no longer divide at this phase. So that is maturation phase. So these are the three basic phases of growth: the meristematic phase, and then we have elongation phase, and then maturation phase. So these are the phases of growth. So here we have learned about what is growth. Growth is an irreversible permanent increase in size of an organ, tissue, or even an individual cell, and it is accompanied by metabolic processes, anabolic as well as catabolic. And plant growth is indeterminate, that means it will continuously grow throughout their life. Measurable, it is measurable, so by various parameters, that is increase in fresh weight, dry weight, number of cells, overall size, length, etc. Phases of growth: meristematic phase, that is cell division; elongation phase, that is vacuole enlargement as well as new cell wall deposition; maturation phase, here the cells differentiate to perform special functions. So here we have learned about the basic concepts of plant growth and development.